Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have ourselves official set images and official listings on LEGO's website for all of the new Ninjago 2023 core stuff. And of course, in today's video, I just want to spend some time talking about each of these sets individually. I do plan on covering them all here in one specific video, and this video will probably be fairly long. We do have a lot of sets to talk about here coming out in January of 2023, and there's a lot of interesting things going on in this new wave that I do want to give my opinions on, so feel free to strap on in. There will be a lot going on in today's video, so I hope you guys enjoy, and of course feel free to leave all of your thoughts and opinions surrounding these sets down below in the comment section after the video is over. Alright, so starting things off here, we have set number 71787 Creative Ninja Brick Box, and I should probably specify as well before we continue, I don't think we have images for Zane's dragon creature. I think that's the only set that we don't have pictures for. Otherwise, we do have the rest of them. Of course, this one right here being the Creative Ninja Brick Box for $59.99 USD, 60 bucks. Interesting set. I'm not really sure how to describe my thoughts on this one. I mean, you do get a fair amount of stuff here. Seems like you get some temple builds, a couple of vehicles for Nia and Kai, one of the new bone dudes, and some interesting looking minifigures. Who are these new students? Are they just nameless students, or do they mean something to the plot? You bet I'll be doing a couple of videos talking about that. But overall, minifigure selection, not too bad. Could be better though. In terms of like builds and vehicles and stuff, yeah, it looks fun. It looks interesting. I'm not really sure if this is necessarily for, you know, me though. I'm not really sure if I would enjoy this set personally. In all honesty, I might just skip this one. But it does have some interesting components. I will say that. It certainly is an interesting looking build, or builds rather. I just don't know if I'm going to be prioritizing this one. Maybe if I can find it on sale, I'll end up picking this one up. But yeah, not off to a strong start here, at least not in my opinion. Then we have set number 71781 Lloyd's Mech Battle Evo for 20 bucks. Okay, $20 for two small mechs. Yep, this is a must buy for me. I love Lego mechs, and these two Lego mechs look pretty cool, all things considered here. One for Lloyd, one for this weird skull looking dude. I do like the minifigures. Lloyd's new golden outfit looks interesting. I wonder if that's going to have any story significance. Probably not, but hey, I can dream, right? And of course you have one of these new bone dudes. The mechs seem to be taking inspiration from some of the mechs of core from 2022 from this year, in the sense that you can actually, you know, build things on top of the mech, add new upgrades as you play. Of course, it's primarily designed for a younger audience. That should go without saying here. But these two mechs don't look too bad, actually. I think that these two mechs are pretty cool in terms of their designs. So in terms of this set, I will definitely be grabbing this one. It's 20 bucks for two small mechs. Can't really say no to this. This is a pretty good deal. And also, yeah, this is the only, or one of the only new core ninja minifigures in this entire wave. So this set is pretty much a must buy for Lloyd fans especially. All right, next we have set number 71782 Cole's Earth Dragon Evo. Yes, this is definitely a must buy for me, being a huge fan of Cole. 35 bucks for this guy, 34.99. What do we have for a piece count? Not the best in terms of like a price to part ratio or whatever, but you do get some specialized pieces in this set, including that really awesome dragon head. That just looks incredible right there. The dragon itself looks pretty decent. You can also, you know, add stuff on there, doing the classic core gimmick or whatever. Minifigures, you get Cole in his regular core outfit and one of these new skull dudes. Pretty awesome there. I do love the look of this dragon quite a bit, actually. It's a nice beastly looking dragon. Can't really go wrong with how this dragon looks. I think it looks awesome personally. The only thing that looks kind of weird are these sad, pathetic little wings, but hey, I think the rest of the dragon looks fine on its own. And in terms of, you know, what I think about this set, I like it. I'm definitely going to be grabbing this one when it comes out. I want to collect all of the core dragons, and this one is pretty cool. It has some weird proportions. I don't know if you saw that in the video, but it kind of looks like a little bit wonky in terms of the way that its body is shaped. But you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be satisfactory. I'm pretty hyped for this dragon. I think it looks pretty cool. Here's a weird one. Set number 71783 Kai's Mech Rider Evo. Oh, look at this price to part ratio. $45 for 312 pieces. That seems to be a little bit more expensive than it probably should be. Not really happy about that price, but the build is interesting. It's kind of like a mech riding a motorcycle, kind of. Oh, and you can separate them too. Okay, cool. You can separate them. So it literally is a mech riding a motorcycle. Okay. When the preliminary images hit, I was under the impression that this was just all one vehicle. Not the case. This is a combining vehicle. I guess that's where the extra price comes from, eh? Or the extra little, yeah, I guess the extra price that you pay for this thing. I don't know. I'm not really too keen on that price. But in terms of minifigures, what do we get here? Kai, Nia, the Bone King, and one of these Bone Warrior dudes. Not too bad in terms of a minifigure selection. The only thing that's kind of turning me away from this set is that price. Otherwise, I do think the build itself looks interesting. Again, a mech riding a motorcycle. So a ninja riding a mech, riding a motorcycle. Can't really go wrong with that concept. That's an awesome concept. I love how crazy that is. I just wish it was a little bit cheaper. So maybe if this one goes on sale one day, I'll probably grab it. Otherwise, this will not be a day one purchase for me, just based on that price. I do not like that price for that for the amount of pieces that you get here. No, thank you. Otherwise, yeah, this set on its own doesn't look too bad. I think it looks fun and interesting, but that price, man, that price is really turning me away from this guy, so might need to pass on this one. Here we have ourselves a 4+ Junior set. This is set number 71788, Lloyd's Ninja Street Bike. $10 for this little set. You get a bike for Lloyd, one of these skull dudes, a little shrine with the Sword of Fire in there for some reason. Don't ask me why that is. Yeah, pretty small little motorcycle set. Nothing really too crazy going on here. Probably better for the younger audience out there. Minifigures, you get Core Lloyd, one of these bone dudes like I said. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to see in this set. Just a small little motorcycle for Lloyd. If you're into that sort of thing, you're probably going to like this set. If you're not into that sort of thing, you're probably going to skip this one. In all honesty, I'll probably skip it. This one doesn't really catch my eye, doesn't really grab my attention, but you know what? It's not for me, so if this is for you, fantastic. I'm glad it appealed to somebody. Here we have another small set, though this one is not a junior set. This is actually set number 71780, Kai's Ninja Race Car Evo. $10 for this guy too. Pretty good piece count for the $10 price. Yeah, little race car for Kai. Not a junior set though, keep that in mind. This is just kind of a smaller set for Kai. Can't really go too wrong with this one right here. I don't know if I'm gonna grab it though. I mean, it certainly is a harmless, you know, non-offensive little build. I imagine Kai fans will like this quite a bit, but I don't know if I'm going to bother with this one. I think the build is interesting, so maybe I'll grab it, but it's definitely not going to be a priority for me, though it is pretty cheap, so I don't know, I could kind of see me just grabbing this one just based on the price alone, based on how cheap it is. Maybe I'll add it to the collection, though I'm not really sure what I'm going to do right now. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments regarding this set right here. Here we go. This is actually one that we did not see early images for, so this is actually kind of brand new for me. Right here we have set number 71800, Nia's Water Dragon Evo, $19.99 for this thing. Pretty interesting looking dragon. Minifigures, you get Nia, Lloyd, and one of the bone guys. Alright, sounds good there. The dragon itself in its base form looks a little scrawny, dare I say, but of course you can add things onto it, make it a little bit beefier. I like that quite a bit. I think the dragon design is interesting. It looks very similar to Nia's Water Dragon from Seabound, again, just in terms of that head, how it's designed overall, but it's a pretty cheap dragon, $20 for this thing, so I'll probably grab it. I'm trying to collect all the core dragons, like I said, so Nia's Water Dragon Evo, that'll be on the list of things to get, so I'm going to grab this one. Seems like a pretty harmless, inoffensive little water dragon. Can't really go wrong with this one right here. Here we have another small little set. This is set number 71784, Jay's Lightning Jet Evo. $9.99 for this thing right here. Pretty harmless, inoffensive jet for Jay. Also not a junior set, but just a random little build for Jay, random little jet, as if Jay didn't already have enough jets out there, right? Here's another one, but this time it's really tiny, and I don't mind this thing. It's not like, you know, at the top of my priority list, you know, like the case with Kai's race car, but hey, it's not too bad overall. I imagine if you're a Jay fan, you might want to grab this one. It's a small little Jay set, and it's pretty cute looking, so sure. And also that piece count is pretty good for that price, so might be worth grabbing this one at the end of the day. I don't know how to feel about this one, though. This one, though, I am definitely going to be grabbing. This is a day one purchase for me. Set number 71785, Jay's Titan Mech. $80, 794 pieces, pretty good price to part ratio there. 80 bucks is what I would expect to pay for this thing. And look at this set, man. This set is really cool. This is probably my favorite one of this entire wave, to be honest with you. Really interesting looking mech for Jay. It's very tall, it's very lanky, it's got a lot of weapons on it too. Look at that. Shoulder cannons, it's got like a sword or something, man, that's pretty crazy. I like that a lot too. Minifigures, who do we get? Jay, Nia, what appears to be one of those pixel bot things. Maybe it's a mini pix, who's to say. Bone King, couple other bone dudes there. Yeah, pretty good set right here. Pretty tall too. How tall is this guy? 11 inches tall? That's not too bad. It's pretty good size. Yeah, interesting. You also get this little side build here, little missile launcher for the skeleton dudes. Yeah. Definitely going to be a day one purchase for me. I like Lego mechs, and especially mechs that look like this. And articulation wise, I'm sure you guys can tell already, this mech does indeed have knees built in there. Thank goodness, man. Every mech should have knees. That's just, you know, standards that I believe in. But yeah, this one's not too bad here. Jay's Titan Mech. Going to be grabbing this one when it comes out for sure. In fact, this one might be my most anticipated set of the entire wave, because realistically, nothing really compares to this in terms of excitement for me. I think this is what I'm looking forward to the most. And I think that's the last image that we have here. That's the last set that we have to talk about. Like I said, we don't have images for Zane's dragon creature just yet, though. So I wonder where that set is. Wonder why that one's not here just yet. So with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Those have been all of the new Ninjago core sets coming out in January of 2023. Feel free to go ahead and list down below in the comments which sets you are most looking forward to. And what do you think about this wave of Ninjago core overall? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Are you kind of mixed on it? Let me know down below in the comments, and hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again really soon. Peace.